We now invite Mr. Rahul Chauhan for his address. Mr. Chauhan, grandson of a farmer, son of a media person and an engineer by profession, established iGrain India Limited 10 years back, aiming to communicate directly to farmers, traders, importers, exporters, government and corporate agencies, and others associated with agriculture. iGrain India's areas of expertise include supply, production, consumption data analytics, government policies and its impact, yard-wise, country-wise, commodity-wise market rates and arrivals information, historical data, daily, weekly and monthly exclusive reports, government agencies stock, sales, procurement data analysis, tender-related queries as well as crop sowing, condition, quality and production estimates. The company's research is considered a benchmark in the agri-commodities sector.
Am I audible?
Yes, Rahulji.
Yeah. First of all, greetings from iGrain and India on World Pulses Day. And I'd like to thank IPGA for asking me to show the presentation. So I'll go to show my presentation like this. First of all, I've created very simple slides. You can see this area is government production area I have shown, and you can see that from 2006, the production of chana, that is gram, is increasing rapidly. So from last 3 years, it is stable.
Rahulji, sorry, you haven't shared your presentation yet. You'll need to do a screen sharing.
Wait a second. I'm sorry.
Yes. Now we can see.
Yeah. Sorry for the glitches. So in this figure, you can see that from 2006, and this is the government data which I'm showing first. The production of chana is increasing every year, and now you can see in 19, 20, and 21 year, it's stabilized. It is about 100 lakh metric ton per year. And the second sheet, you can see that these are the actual. These views are the actual. These figures are the actual based upon our research. And this in 2019-20, the import of the chana, it was 1.2 lakh ton, and the old stock which NAFED was carrying and private traders were carrying, it was about 20 lakh ton. So and the production of 2019, it is established to be about 90 lakhs, and the total availability for the complete year on 19, it was 111.2 lakh ton. Based upon the consumption of 90 lakh ton, the carry forward stock for the next season, it was 21.7. So in 2020, what happens? Due to COVID, the situation of the chana, it was totally changed. NAFED was carrying a lot of stock of 2019, 18 also, 19, 20, and in the scheme which Pradhan Mantri Garib Kalyan Ann Yojana, they have almost exhausted 2019 stocks. So that is a good news for traders, because due to some restrictions from NAFED, and the prices were moving very slow. So let's come on 2020. These import figures are up to January, from April to January. Financial year starts from April. So the import will be about 1.5 lakh ton, and old stock, as you know, it was 21.17 lakh ton. And production is established to be 100 lakh ton this year. And the availability, including the NAFED stock, it is 122.7 lakh. So you can see in 2020, the consumption is increasing by 10 lakh tons. Why it is increasing? Because first of all, the NAFED has exhausted their 19 stocks, and secondly, this one due to this COVID, the consumption of pulses have increased. And third point, which I will like to mention, that the usage of making besan, that is gram flour, pea was not used, mutton was not used. So the consumption of the chana has increased by 10 lakh ton from last year. So this year the balance will be 22.67 lakh ton. And in that sheet you can see the MSP. In 2010, the MSP of chana was 2100 rupees. Now it has increased. You can see it has reached up to 5100 rupees. So that's a very huge incremental change. And then the last sheet you can see that up to April to January, we have imported 1.2 lakh ton of chana. So this year the import was lesser due to high import duties, and due to that this year the the import was very less. So in my second sheet, I shared you the rates, why they have increased, and what were the reasons. In 2020-21, the crop condition is excellent, and there is no damage, no disease has been reported from anywhere. So this year we can expect a very good crop, and NAFED procurement it may start from mid of March. So NAFED generally they procure 20% of the production from certain states, and as per the records, so NAFED old stock of chana on 7th of January it was 13.1 lakh ton. Now you can see after that NAFED was selling through the tenders. So by 9th of Feb, I think the chana stocks will be about 10 to 11 lakh ton. So it means if you check with the old stocks which NAFED was having, they were having about 35 lakh ton of stocks, out of which they have sold about 23 lakh tons in Pradhan Mantri and OMS scheme. So due to this selling at lower levels, the actual market prices they were on a lesser side. People they have enough stocks with them due to the government scheme, and nobody was coming in the market to purchase the pulses, this chana. So overall, in overall season, the demand of chana was very weak. So on other side, we can see that we cannot blame NAFED for that. So NAFED, you can see in this year, NAFED they have what they have to control the prices. They have first announced the base price of 5,400 rupees, and later on they have reduced to 5,100 and 4,800. Now they are selling at 4,875 last year's MSP with a 10% of discount. So you can see during this announcement of this period, the prices of the chana it were moving as per the base sale price of NAFED. So NAFED has done a very good job to control the prices. Okay, let's come on this one. So on this on an import prospect, we should thank government not for laxing import duty. Otherwise, due to this your requirement and actual consumption, the gap was very huge. And due to some this NCDEX in NCDEX trading, the farmers it was made for farmers, but I don't think so. Farmers they are not active in that. Only speculators they are controlling the market. That is also a very negative thing which is going in chana. So in current market scenario, the prices may range from 4,000 to 4,500. This is average prices which I am saying. After NAFED procurement, the prices may reach. It will not reach at MSP level. So what I suggest to the industry that MSP, either MSP declared crop should be dropped from NCDEX, or there should be criteria to check the actual traders or farmers who are trading in NCDEX, like DGFT is doing in checking in with millers and processors. So and more selling of pulses is required in PDS. So you will see in 19 year due to this COVID, government has sell a lot of chana in the market. So and this year there is nothing like that. So that the stocks with the NAFED they may pressurize the market. So Import duty should be dynamic. I mean to say that it should be dynamic means it should be based upon the landing price should be near to the MSP, so that the farmers they can get the benefit. Traders, domestic traders, they can get the benefit. Sometimes the importers they also lose a lot of money due to the changes in the government policies. And pulses import tariff, it should be change. It should be dynamic, like in edible oils. The government is controlling edible oils by implementing import tariffs 15 days after 15 days, and incentive should be given to exports to liquidate the stocks. So let's come on the prices. Prospect in 2019, you can see the prices they were ranging from, they have not touched 5,000 mark in 2019. These are the different market prices which I have shown. And during this period, there was an increase in the prices that was due to government selling and government procurement. And the average prices for the year 19, it was 4,562, but the MSP was 4875. That means farmers they have not got benefited due to MSP. In 2020, you can see there is a very huge gap, huge rise, surge from August, September, and October. Why it is? It was like that because NAFED, they have, as I told you, they have increased the base prices of the chana, and also the 2019 chana, it was exhausted in government schemes. So you can see the how these government policies they are changing the scenario of market. So after that, you can see in this year 2020, the prices they have touched about over the 5,500 marker. So that was a good step by NAFED, which I am saying. So for 2021 prospect, what I have put some inputs. So in 2021 crop season, H1 will be seem to be better due to selling to NAFED and government agencies. After 21 August 21, the prices of the market depends upon the stocks which NAFED has having. NAFED has stock sold all stock, and only 13 lakh metric ton of 2020 chana is left with them. Import duty on P, if it is restricted, then we can see very good, not very good, we can see normal price in the prices. NAFED based selling, it should be near to the MSP, and stock liquidation by NAFED will benefit the trade. In 2021 crop season, what I think now for next year, I cannot predict any production figures, but it depends upon the again government policies. Consumption will decrease due to this non-distribution of gram. If the prices are below MSP, the area may reduce, particularly in Rajasthan, and people will prefer to sow mustard in next season. Why? The mustard, mustard has reached a record level of 6,500 rupees per quintal, which was 3,000 rupees per quintal last year. So farmers, they may go for mustard in next season. Again, 2019 stock, which NAFED is having, is a good news. 2021 to 22 crop size and market depends upon the prices of this season. On the current scenario, it seems that crop will be lesser than 2021. More focus on mustard, as I told you, it will be there. Unless stocks are not cleared, market will be under pressure. Situation can also be improved if the COVID vaccination program of India is successful. So next slide is on Pigeon Pea. Again, I am showing this. These are the government figures, production figures from 2006. So the production was up and down, but from 17, it has touched a very good level. 18, it was good. 19, it was better than previous years, and it is increasing. You can see why it is increasing due to the increase in MSP. You can see the MSP is because in 2010 it was about 3,000 rupees. Now it has reached about 6,000 rupees. That is double. And production, this PGNP, it is based upon the market is mostly relying on imports. So in Myanmar in 1920, the PGNP production was 19,000 tons. This is wrong. And in 2020-21, it should be 1.5 lakh. So if we come on the domestic market scenario, the production in the 2020, it was 36 lakh ton, and the consumption was 43 lakh ton. After importing 5 lakh ton of last year PGNP, why 5 lakh ton? Because PGNP import duration was extended for some time. So if you in 2020 season at the end, we may have a stock of 6 lakh tons. And in this 2021, we may import 4.5 lakh ton of tuar, and old stock is 6 lakh ton, and after production of 38 lakh ton, the total availability of PGNP tuar will be about 48.5 lakh ton, and consumption is likely increased by 1 lakh ton. It will be supposed to be 44 lakh ton, and balance in this year, it should be 4.5 lakh ton. Now you can see the stock is less. Why it is less? Because this year the production figures are improving, but the quality of the PGNP, raw PGNP is not good in Maharashtra. The PGNP is very small. The size of the seed is very small, so it may lead to the more wastage. So now you can see the import of PGNP from April to January, we have about imported about 3.13 lakh ton of PGNP, and government has allowed different this 4 lakh ton from other countries and 2 lakh ton from hello.
Rahulji, please continue.
Yeah,
I think you got disconnected.
Yeah. From where I have left from? Can you tell me?
Next, no, there's a previous slide. Yeah.
This one.
Yeah.
Sorry, there was some problem. So let's come on this. So in this financial year, we may import about 4.5 lakh ton of tuar. Next slide, I will show how the market has moved in from price point of view. In 2020-21, the crop natural, there was no damage or disease seen, and government procurement, they have already started in Karnataka and Maharashtra, they have started. And from the procurement target for Pan India, again, it will be about 20% of production, or you can say it will be 6 to 7 lakh ton. NAFED old stock on 7th of Jan, it was 1.35 lakh ton, and I expect that on 9th of Feb, it will be about 35,000. Due to selling of chana, you see the demand, overall demand of the pulses, all the pulses, it was lesser. So the PGNP was also got affected from that. So again, NAFED has done their best to, after announcing the base price of Tuar import license was issued late, and export time extended it twice up to 31st of January after that. If the license they were issued on a particular time, the situation may have eased. So government should. In last year, I have seen in few of the meetings, people they were saying that they have enough stock of Tuar available in the country. But after 1 month, they have I don't know why they have open the import. So government should not keep. They should tell. They should have the transparency so that the importers and traders they can work freely. In current scenario, I think market may trade near MSP, but in this in H2 the prices will be more than MSP. So import. And one more thing which I like to tell you that by June 2021. I'm saying for the next financial year, the import may be stopped for 6 months. Why? On 1st of April, they will government will notify when they are going to open the imports. After that, they will do the physical verification of importers, millers. After that, they will. There is very lengthy process. So when by May it will be over, and from July, I think if the import license they are issued on time, the Tuar will be import. Now you can see there is a very long gap of import. Nearly it is 6 months. Now the import of Tuar is stopped. So suggestion it should be government should to cater the domestic protein need. Government should sell distribute pulses in various schemes. Import duty should be dynamic, and it should be like that. The landing cost it should be near the MSP. Pulses import tariff, as I told you, it should be like that. And let's come on the prices point of view. You can see in this thing in 2019-20, market was stable throughout the year. In 2020, the PGNP prices they have not touched the 6,500 mark. The average trade prices of Tuar in Latur, Gulbarga market, it was about 5,880 rupees per quintal. Due to NAFED has controlled the market pretty quietly, and due to huge imports, the availability was on higher side in 2019. In 2020, the import license was issued very late. Now you can see the prices of this one in 2020. The prices of Tuar at the start of the season, it was maximum, it was about 5,500. And now you can see when the government has opened the import, the prices have surged a lot. So the red circles, it is showing the prices have reached to the highest level within 2 months. You will not believe within 2 days the prices of Tuar they have increased 1,500 rupees. Last week also they have an increase, but now it is controlled. The average trade prices of Tuar in 2020 it was Gulbarga Maruti, it was 6,260 rupees, and due to late opening of imports, the prices they have surged in the for next year, what I'm saying, what I think, prices will be about near or below MSP if the current policies of import if are like that. Pulses demand is overall very lesser. Traders and processors they have very good stocks of Tuar with them. NAFED old stock is very less. The question which I want to raise in that is that the government has signed a MOU with the Mozambique for another 5 years, 2 lakh ton, and the production in Mozambique, it is domestic production. I am saying it is 1.75 lakh ton. If you calculate the production of Tanzania and Mozambique, it is 3 to 3.25 lakh ton. So why 2 lakh ton was allotted to Mozambique? That's a big question from my side. Africa production should increase because people they are sending toward to Tanzania, other African nations. They are sending pigeon pea to Tanzania and Mozambique. Ideally, the production of tuar should increase, pigeon pea should increase in Africa. But in Africa, what happens when the farmers they have sold the stocks, the prices were very less. So farmers they have not got the benefit. So in coming years, I don't think so. The prices may, the production may increase in Africa. Department should make an adhere. There should be SOP on pulses import. There should be some standards of procedures which government should follow. At least they should have transparency when they are going to open the stocks. So a very big example is that two are allowed to import in last 3 to 4 months, but from 1st January 21, import is not allowed. For new financial year, new import qualities will be declared. The applicant, after the physical verification and allotment of quota, there will be a gap of 4 to 6 months. So there will be no import from during these months. So that's a very government should increase their working. In 2020-21 crop season, it is too early to predict anything because the production of tuar it will depend upon the current market scenario. And NAFED 2020 stock is less, which is very good news. And one more thing, the Myanmar availability is 1.1 lakh ton after new crop arrival. India market will rely again on imports. Africa may play a crucial role. Overall shortage can be seen after 2021. So in H2, the prices of tuar, they may go beyond the MSP. So in Myanmar, the tuar and urad production has fallen from last 4 years because China is buying a good number of moong from Myanmar. So Myanmar farmers, they are preferring to sow pigeon pea, moong. So let's come on Masoor. So in Masoor, you can see this is again the government figures. In 2006, it was 9.5 lakh ton, and it has increased in 2018, and it has increased about reached up to 16.2 lakh ton. Again, it has dropped. So, and this is the landed production area in Canada. It is about to be in 2019. It is about to be 28.68 lakh ton. In 2020, it was about 28.5 lakh ton. Australia 5.3, and in 20 the production seems to be which Australian government has given it is 6.6 lakh ton, and industry is but the industry is predicting production above 10 lakh ton. So let's come on the domestic this production, import, and consumption figures. So in 2019, the old stock of Lantin it was 3.5 lakh ton, import was 8.5, production it was 11.8, and after the consumption and the consumption was 22 lakh ton, and availability for the particular season it was 23.8 lakh ton, and at the end of 19. The balance stock it is it was 1.8 lakh ton. In 2021, due to the relaxation given by the government as the production was falling every year, so the government has given a discount on the import of the Lantin. They have reduced to 10%, and due to that, from April to January, we have imported 10.41 lakh ton of Masoor Lantin mainly from Canada and Australia also. So you can see in this thing from April to November, 8.33 lakh ton was imported. In December, it was exported. We imported 1.6 lakh ton. January, we approximately 47,000 lakh ton. 47,000, tons we are importing. So in last financial year, we have imported 8.54 lakh ton. So this year, I think we may import 11 lakh ton. So it is very huge as compared to last year. The reason was that the production was falling from last couple of years. So let's come on MSP. The MSP of Masoor Lantern in 2010, it was 2,250 rupees per quintal per 100 kg. Now they have, it is more than double, and it is now 5,100 rupees per quintal. Let's come on this current market scenario and this thing. The crop season in this year, the crop seems to be good. There is no major damages reported. The last couple of months, the rains they are quite benefit for Masoor and Chana also. Government procurement may start from mid of Feb. Procurement again, it will be about 2 lakh ton of the total production. And if it all stock on 7th of January, it was only 11,386. Now you can see why. You can see the stock of Lantern and NAFED, it is very less. So by 9th of January, I think the stock at NAFED it is about 5,000 K. But in 2020, the import was very huge. So the availability and the consumption figures, the gap is very much. So due to the import, this is the Canadian farmers, the exporters, they have earned a lot of profit, but Indian farmers, they have lost for complete year. Import is equivalent to the import which I told you, it is equivalent to some last year's overall production. So in H1 of this current year, the availability of Masoor Lantern, it will be on a higher side, and it will keep market under pressure. So due to this import relaxation, given the import was very huge, so suggestion same like Chana and Vision B, that MSP it should be import duty should be import duty should be it should be changed so that the landed cost it should be about near MSP, so that farmers they can get benefit. Now let's come on prices. In last year, you can see in 2019 from October the prices of Lantern they have increased, and they have crossed 5,000 mark. So in next year, in 2020, you can see the prices they have in May, June, the prices were good, but when the import was open, it has reduced drastically. You can see these are the prices change. In 2019, the Lalitpur, it is in one of the main Lantern market, the prices were 4,160 average prices, and in Mumbai, Canada, the average prices were 4,362. Now you can see even in Chana, PGNP, and now in Lantern also, the prices of these pulses they have increased in 2020. Now you can see the prices of Lalitpur. They were average prices they were 4,160, and in 2020 it was 5,268. So due to this import market, the start collapsing. From this yellow thing, it shows that from this duration, the import from the Canada started. So I'll move for next year. So NAFED may procure 2 lakh ton of Lantern, and procurement will start from Feb. Canada is keeping a close watch on the production of Lantern in India. Let's see what government decides in the next financial year. Only after complete analysis, import policy should be changed. This is my views. Industries was under shock due to sudden announcement of discount on imports. This may, the views which I'm saying, the facts which I'm saying, it may, people, importers may not like, but this is the actual position which I'm getting every day. In 2021-22, the crop season, it is too early to predict the production numbers. Once again, it will depend on the prices of the current season. NAFED is having a very less stock. That is a good news for Masood. Let's come to black market. So you can see from 2006, the production was not so huge, not so good. But in 17, 18, 19, 20, the production, 19, the production was very good. These are government figures which I'm showing. But in 2020 and 21, due to erratic rains, very bad season, the production of moong, it was very bad. And this is the production of moong in Myanmar in 1920. It was about 4 lakh ton, and in 2021, it is supposed to be 3.5 lakh ton. Let's come on domestic. This thing, the import, in 2019, we have imported about 3.1 lakh ton of black nafty, and old stock was 3 lakh ton. Production was supposed to be 17 lakh ton, much lower than the government estimate. The total availability for 19 season, it was 23.1 lakh ton, and the consumption was 21 lakh ton. You can see there was a very less balance, 2.1 lakh ton left in 19. So let's in 2020, the import will be supposed. I can think import will be about 4.5 lakh ton. If we add old stock of 2.1 and production of 18 lakh ton this season, the total availability of product will be 24.6 lakh ton. This year, the last year in 19, the Urad crop was very much damaged due to crops, and the production was less. But as compared to last year, the loss was less. So after the consumption of 22 lakh ton, the balance will be 2.6 lakh ton. Now you can see the Indian market, Urad market is totally dependent on the imports. You can see in 19, the production was about 32 to 35 lakh ton. They have reduced to 18 lakh ton. So whatever India can import without domestic production, we cannot fulfill the requirement of Urad in India. Now let's come on to MSP. In 2011, the MSP was 4,900 rupees per quintal, that is 100 kg. Now it has increased to 6,000 rupees. Government has increased MSP so that the farmers, they can grow more pulses, and so India can attain self-dependency on pulses. Now these are the import figures which I got in the morning, the January 21st figures. We have imported about, the import expected in January 21 is expected to be 1.27 lakh ton, 1.28 lakh ton. And you can see from within this financial year, from April to Jan, we have imported about 3.9 or 4 lakh ton of black monthly. And last year we imported 3.12 lakh ton. So I'll move on the crop season.
Rahulji, sorry to interrupt you. About 7 minutes more, please.
Okay. So in whatever you can see, in the production is decreasing very rapidly. So government has a section amount of 4 lakh ton, and import was open very late. As you know that we can import about 3.5 lakh ton in this season. The one more thing, in Myanmar, the crop size will be lesser than last year. So the getting Urad from importing Urad, it will be very challenging for India. So I think in next this coming financial year, in season, the prices of Urad, it will be much higher than the MSP. So in 2019, the prices of Chennai FAQ average prices, they were 5,584. I've shown you. In 2020, the prices, you can see the difference in the prices of Chennai FAQ, SQ, and Latur. They have increased from last year. So let's come for the next year. Due to the lesser production in India as well as in Myanmar, we cannot fulfill the requirement of India, and In H2, the prices of the urad, they will be much higher than the MSP. And this is my assumption that Latur prices, they can reach 9,000 rupees. And on 1st of Feb, the prices in Latur, they were about 5 to 8,000 rupees. So NAFED may procure lesser amount of urad because prices may be higher. So let's come on Moong. Moong, when you can see from last 3 to 5 years, the production is increasing in a good number. And if we in last year we have imported 0.7 lakh ton of Moong from different from countries, and production was supposed to be 20 lakh ton. There was a balance carryover stock. Carryover stock was 2.2 lakh ton, and 2020 we may import about 1 lakh ton. Government has although allowed 1.5 lakh ton but the international market is on very huge, on very increasing. The prices in international market is very huge. So in this year, I think the production will be 21.4 lakh ton, and after consumption of 22 lakh ton, the balance will be 2.6 lakh ton. Again, the MSP has increased from increase in a good quantity. So import figures, as I told you, from April to January 21, we have imported about 41,000 lakh ton. Masu, one thing which I like to mention, that Moong is the only pulses where the prices surges tremendously, but it doesn't come in the picture. Chana price, if Chana prices increases, everybody knows, but 1,000 rupees increase in Moong, nobody reports on that. High quality shortage can be seen, which can pressurize the good quality prices also. Low production in Kharif was reported from last 2 years. Overall, 3 to 4 crops. In India, we have about 3 to 4 crops coming in each part from different parts. So import allowed was very late. So China is buying aggressively from many countries. So the import figure, we may not import on those prices. So overall, world consumption of the this Moong may increase. So in 2019, the Medha city, which is in Rajasthan, it was about 6,345. Now they have reached about 8,000. These are the average prices which I am saying. So government has imported, opened the import very late. So in 2020-21, what I think in the pulses prices of Moong other than Pigeon Pea, it will be better. Summer crop, which will come after 3 months, it will be very good crop. Import restriction, same thing which I told you, and red stock is very less. This is mutton. Mutton import, it totally depends upon the imports. Domestic production this year it will be about 8 lakh ton, and last year it was 7 lakh ton. Overall crop is good, and this by the end of this season we may have a very less stock of mutton pea in India. Pea market is totally depending on the imports. So government has restricted import of this pea. The consumption of chana increased, of gram they have increased. You can see the import figures. 2018 it is 28.8, and now it has reduced to 0.2 lakh. So again, same thing. Pulses this pea import was restricted from last 2 years. You cannot import on current policies of government policies, and due to the decrease in the quantity of mutton, the consumption of gram was increased. So first time in the history it has been seen that the prices of mutton pea, they have reached above the chana. That's quite amazing. So mutton people in India, they are eating 100% pure besan. So mutton prices reached at a record level in 2020 to 21. It will further remain strong. And few cases they were reported in DGFT and customs court. They have not allowed. There were many things. Why I have mentioned this? Government should have a transport policies among transparency among all the departments. If they doesn't want to import, they should tell they cannot import. People, they have lost a lot of money importing. Importers, they have lost a lot of money in that. So Canada, you can see from Canada, China is buying in a very good quantity. So Canada has lost a hope from India that India will buy pea from there. And in 2019, the Kanpur Bilti prices were 5,470. Lalitpur, they were 4,772. Now you can see in 2020, the prices they have increased. You can see from 5,270,5938. Lalitpur prices they have increased dramatically from 4,700 something to 5,600. Like that. In Mumbai also prices have increased. So for Matar 2020-21, the opportunity and threats are like that. In current what scenario, we cannot import pea on current prices. Pea shortage can be seen if the consumption increases. Government of India should in favor of farmers. I am saying if government of India open the import of pea, then chana prices will be affected, which may further affect the farmers and traders, domestic traders. So market will be staying like 2020-21, and these are the key driving factors which may run the market. The new agriculture infrastructure and development is implemented to keep agriculture economy on a higher note. So by implementing AIDC, there is not much impact on this import of pulses. And government should diversify the crops. So this is my last sheet, which I am expected that the prices may reach like that, may run on this. Like in Delhi, Chana Rajasthan, it was in 19, it was 4,563. In 2020, it has 4804. And you can see all the 19 and 20 chana prices. I think in 2021, the chana prices may be in a range of 4,500 to 5,000 rupees per quintal in H2. Again, in tuar, I think the prices of tuar in 2021, it will be much higher than the 19 and 20 for complete year, I'm saying. From last 3 days, the prices of tuar, they have increased 1,500, but again came down. And Urad, I think the prices may be average prices may be about 7,000 to 9,000 rupees per quintal. For complete year, the prices will be on higher side, more than 19 and 20. And moong, again, I'll see due to high import and less domestic production, the prices up to May 21st, it will be 7,500 to 9,000. Because in May 21st, summer crops comes, which is very good in numbers. And in Burma, I think the prices will be on a higher side for the complete year. Lantern, the price due to availability of due to the more availability, the prices will be ranging from 4,500 to 5,500. In H2, the prices may increase in lantern. And in Matar, it will be like same year for prices will be like 2019 and 2020, because we can report Matar from different parts of the world. Thank you. This is my complete profile. If you want to, it's very low.